right, there we go. Second giveaway of the night is up and running. Get that done. Let's go play some Leander. Hoosier, I'm 43. I was born in 1978. I am class of 1995. I got out a year earlier than I should have. It scrolled so fast, somebody pinged me and I missed it. Bottom tier, feels bad. How goes the derping? It was Taliesin. Derping is going well. Derping is going well. I mean, youngster is relative, Penguin, right? You have to remember that when you look at somebody my age alongside some of the other people that regularly play the game, yeah, I'm kind of young. There's guys that play this game in their 50s and 60s and so on. But yet, when I was a wiki editor, when I was very, very active, when I was the leader of the wiki editing team, I was, 40. This was 2 or 3 years ago. And I had legit kids, like, quote-unquote, working for me. It was a volunteer thing, of course, but, like, these were kids that were in college. They were, some of them, 18, 19, 22, right? Half my age, right? Those are the guys that are volunteering to work on the wiki, so, yeah. So, Maniac, you're a contemporary of my father, who got out of grad school in 75. I distinctly remember when I was a kid, I was a teenager, maybe 12 or 13, helping Dad clean out the garage. And we found this old shoebox full of punch cards, right? Like, used to feed them to a computer, right? That was what the computers ran on, punch cards, big stacks of punch cards, right? That was how you told the computer what the program was that you were executing. And I knew what they were because I'd been studying computers since I was in like 2nd grade. So I knew exactly what they were. But I didn't know what they were, in the sense of I didn't know why my father had them. I was like, so Dad, what is this? And he just starts laughing. I said, what? He goes, that's my master's thesis. This is about 90 or 91, something along in there, right? He's like, oh yeah, that was this is my master's thesis. Those were the days. Those were the days. I learned computer coding as a grade schooler. I learned Logo at first. When you would save, you had the little cursor and you could draw stuff on the screen, and you would save your little programs on an old cassette tape, right? Just like you would put in your car. And then later on, I learned BASIC. When I got to junior high, I learned how to code in BASIC. And for a time, I thought I was going to be like this big computer engineer, computer coding. Yeah, no. I did a year of that in college and was like, this is god-awful. Why I can't do this for a living. So no, I'm a computer scientist, I ain't. Oh, Gaja, I wish you wouldn't do that. I wish you wouldn't stop. Hoosier, I grew up, true story, I grew up with an Atari 2600 in my house. That was what taught me to play video games, was an Atari 2600. I loved every minute of it. River Raid, Kaboom, Tank? No, Combat. Combat, that's what it was. Yeah, so many great. Pitfall, yeah. River Raid was my personal favorite. Like, River Raid was what my dad and I played mostly. There was another one in that era in the Atari. It was called Keystone Cops. I remember playing that one. I had a friend, a kid who lived 3-4 doors houses from me, Axel. He had a ColecoVision. That's right. My buddy had a ColecoVision, and I would go over there to play Donkey Kong, which wasn't on the Atari. It was on the Coleco at the time. I think it was Donkey Kong. Yes, it was Donkey Kong. Or it was some Donkey Kong-like game, something similar to that. You still have a 2600. Nice. Do you know what, Castle? If you ever decide you want to get rid of that 2600, you let me know, buddy. I will take that off your hands. I'll pay you for it, man. I still have my old NES, right? My first game console that I was gifted, was an 8-bit Nintendo Entertainment System. Christmas 1989 sounds right. I had played Zelda at a friend's house when I was in junior high, and absolutely fell in love and had to have a Nintendo. And I still have that machine. It's out in the game room. It works just fine on my giant 75-inch television. Ooh, this Bismarck is okay. What's my detection? 9 something? 9 even? 9 and change? 9 even. Okay, I've got some space. Got some space. Look at me. I'm the destroyer now.
Our team has taken the lead.
Fire Marshal, have a good one, buddy. Yeah, Darius, I will admit it looks very strange. Those torps look like they might actually do some good. Oh my, oh my, oh my, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. Am I going to land all 4? Oh, hell yeah, that feels good. Axel, I should be. If you're talking about the official Discord, yes, I am on the official Discord. Haven't even fired my guns yet. 44,500 damage in Leander. Haven't even fired my guns yet. Time to fix that. Time to start firing the guns. Fire the guns! Bring up the guns! That guy is super dead. Because he's on fire in like 8 places now. Let's go Cap B. Oh my god, we're steamrolling these guys. Bring it on, little German carrier. I'll just keep turning, dude. I'm quite mobile, sir. You will not get my broadside unless I choose to give it to you. I keep thinking he'll figure this out eventually, but he hasn't yet. He's just tired of screwing around. He's going to come shoot me in the bow. Okay. Shoot me in the bow. I don't even care. Oh, oh, there's a Mahan. Oh, he's right here. Hold on a moment. I have Hydro for just such an eventuality. We're going to go Mahan hunting. What's up?
Our team has taken the lead.
Meat pie with the resub! Ahoy hoy! Thank you for the resub. Ah, I can't see the Nelson. I was hoping somebody would spot the Nelson for me. At this point, I'm kind of hoping someone will spot... Yes, there we go. Bring that Otago around here. Let's crush this dude. Oh, he can see me. That's bad. I'm trying to move and not moving. Why are you not moving? Correct. Just like I planned it, kids. Just like I planned it. Uh-oh, the Nelson might have me. Did he guess right? Nope, he thought I was still moving. I did not expect the Yatago to have Hydro. That's on me. That is on me. He almost slapped me off the board. He probably should have. One thing about the British light cruisers, they don't change speeds well from, like, reverse. If you're sitting still and you say, hey, let's go forward, they do okay. They don't do so amazing when you're reversing and you say, hey, let's go the other direction. Yeah, they struggle with that. It makes sense to play it with Hydro Iron Mech. I just have gotten used to playing my Atago with defensive fire because she hates planes. Now, it's not that defensive fire makes her AA amazing, because her base AA is not very good to begin with, right? So it kind of has nowhere to... It's kind of like tits on a bull, right? You're taking defensive fire and you're just crossing your fingers and hoping it's helpful. But at the same time, I tend to. Now, I will say in like competitive situations, if I'm going to take an Atago, I'm going to take Hydro. In randoms, I tend not to. Ah, the Gaja lost. That's okay. We'll go see it. Oh! Xin Ying has 247 HP. That feels bad. Carrier should be able to kill him, though. Not with torpedoes. He needs to bring the bombs back. Really, Swanee? I didn't know that. So that's it. So Hoosier, the answer is sadly no. I got it washed after the stream on Tuesday. I got my keyboard cleaned off, washed up. When I plugged it back in, the left arrow key was still sticking, and the space bar would only return when I hit the space bar. It would type CX4 on screen. It was just CX4, CX4, CX4 endlessly. Very odd. So I'm using my wife's old Steel series. She had bought an Apex 150 just like mine, that I'm using now. Ooh, yes, Xian Yang. Yes, Xian Yang. Spot that dude again. Damn it. Where? Did you just spot him? Okay, Loneheart's coming back with the bombs. There we go. We'll have him lit in a sec. There he is. And I missed him. That feels bad. Let's try again.
I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Our team has taken the lead.
Have I played Nicholas? Yeah, Co-op. I played Nicholas first. Should have put my Hydra up there, but I didn't. Now, I'll bet those Lowenhart bombs hurt on that Bloody Nelson. What do you bet?
Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, look at him. He's burning nicely. It was a good enough game. It'll probably end up on the channel there, Co-op. You'll be okay. You can enjoy it later.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
See how good your aim is, sir. Oh, I'm dead. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Oh well. They can't possibly hope to make up on points because that Nelson is now the last ship alive. Still a good game. Once I realized he was coming the same direction I should have turned around. But at that point, we had the game pretty well in hand. It's fine. Not sweating it. Huh? Shouldn't have done that. That's right. As Haggard would say. Shouldn't have done that. I still only got, what, 25,000 damage out of the guns? Those first 4 torpedoes were 60% of my damage. Too funny. Too funny. You can't dodge them all. You're going to take that one on the amidship, sir. So, my death basically prolongs the inevitable. We're still going to win. Nelson versus Bismarck. I'll take the Bismarck all day, every day. Especially as squishy as Nelson is. Oh, look at that. My God, those bombs. Oh, he's printing his new ship now. Is Bismarck good? When she's top tier, Bismarck is really good. Honestly, if this dude... this guy's playing the ship wrong. He needs to get in secondary range of the Nelson, and his secondaries will shred this Nelson. Between the fires and the pens, he'll just crush him. DK! Thank you for the resub. Welcome in. Instead, the Bismarck is gonna go bow in. Ladies and gentlemen, pro tip, don't play Bismarck this way. This is absolutely how you don't want to play a Bismarck. Nelson's going to eat both of these. Loneheart got a good drop on him. No flood, though, because German. The German and British torps would be decent if you could get floods out of them, but you can't, so they remain hopelessly inferior. It's alright, we're still going to win. Meat Pie, as near as I can figure, he's afraid of the Nelson, the only torpedo the Nelson has left. Not a bad little Leander game. Thank you for that one, 4BF. That was a good one. Well, I'm not going to pretend that I'm an expert in Bismarck SAT, but I'll say that if I'm driving a Bismarck, and my last surviving opponent is a Nelson, I'm going to angle him. I'm going to, give him about a 10 degree angle on the bow and drive at him and let my secondaries turn him into Swiss cheese. Because my secondaries will pin him, light him on fire, and I don't care how many ships you print, eventually I'm going to overwhelm you, right? Even if I ram you. Like, the bottom line is, you will absolutely out-damage his ability to heal, sooner or later. And it's not as if Nelson is any great shakes once you get her once you can catch her sides, right? So the close pass is also an equally viable tactic if you don't want to go for the ram there.